What is going on, everybody?
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, panel.
Hello.
Good morning, Hive.
Good morning.
Morning, the Drews, the Andrews.
Good morning. Good morning, Brick World. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful Sunday. It was like a leap year. We kind of skipped a Sunday, which I'll kind of get into a little bit later. But yeah, we missed last week, which was ironically during Brick Fair, Virginia. And yeah, it looked like it was a really good time. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I have a lot of different things going on right now. It's been a crazy couple weeks.
Where you were.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of crazy stuff's been going on. Everything, just like I said, from Brick Fair to like the hurricane that just happened. Even us up north have been getting that kind of weather from it. To just weird things going on in the Lego community, which, we'll discuss a little bit during the news. But yes, I hope everybody has had a nice couple of weeks. Hope everybody's been doing well, staying safe, having some kind of fun in life, not just working all the time and dealing with stress, having some kind of fun. I'm certain a lot of us have been doing a lot of Lego shopping. There's been a whole lot
I forgot to send you a flex for Friday. I finally dropped some money.
Ooh.
Did you get yourself a white whale or something?
No, not that big of a drop, but
well, yeah, it's all right. A flex is a flex. A flex doesn't even have to cost anything. But yeah, I'm interested to see what that will be. You want to tell us? You just want to wait and kind of leave it as kind of
sure.
Because if you want me to surprise it,
We'll wait till the end.
Let's see here. We'll do a little early flex.
All right.
You gonna wait till after Lego Flex Friday?
Well, yes.
We're gonna do it. We can do a
We're gonna do it right after Lego Flex Friday.
Yes.
All right.
Live flex.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, during the segment. Right. Of course. But yeah, definitely been an interesting couple of weeks. And yeah, like I said, hope you guys have been doing well and staying safe. Yeah. How has everybody been doing?
Good.
Great.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. was a pretty slow week. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Like I said, we've been getting some weather definitely up here. My uncle, he lives in South Carolina, and he said he's getting a lot of that weather too. So, but yeah, like
I love thunderstorms. Lightning.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy them periodically. Nothing too crazy, but it's just the whole sleepy vibes. Cozy feeling kind of thing. You know what I mean? Now my dog is a different story. Xana absolutely is terrified of the thunder. Like we got her one of those.
Have you tried those thunder shirts?
Yeah, that's what I forget what they're called, but they it's like a big vest that you put on them. But yeah, so just so everybody knows, the topic for this week is going to be stop motion. Lego stop motion to be a little more precise. I feel like I'm really only gonna, and I don't. When I say this, I don't say this in an egotistical way, but I'm probably only going to really show my stop motions because I don't want to get hit with copyrights and stuff like that. If anybody in the chat knows of somebody that might, we could show a little bit of their stop motion or something like that, go ahead and maybe message one of us and maybe we'll catch it in time. If not, just like most topics, we will revisit it. And just like, the last time we did the city stuff, the next time we do a city video, I'll announce it further ahead of time. So that way, if people out there with the city want to show us pictures, I would really love to see them. So I think we'll actually do another city video pretty soon, maybe next month or something like that. So that way we can do that because it isn't, when I say city pictures, I don't mean just like a big shot of like your whole city. Even like those close-up shots a lot of people do of just like on the corner, maybe you're showing an alleyway or just whatever, maybe just some people sitting out on the cafe, you know what I mean? I really, really, really enjoy close-up shots of people's cities like that. And not just because of the aesthetic of the shot, but I also like to see their techniques of things like sidewalks. Do they have a parking meter right there? Is there a bench? You know what I mean? Is it just the modulars? So yeah, good stuff. So we'll definitely talk about stop motion today. I think instead of maybe more of sharing a bunch of different stop motion, we'll get into like the process of stop motion, like maybe a little bit of the history and the future of it and stuff like that. And just some general talk as per usual. All right. Well, before we get into the hellos, the highs, and how are yous, let's go ahead and do the bulletin board real quick. First, we want to say hello and thank you, as always, to the replay gang. Never cease to amaze me. The replays, it just blows my mind sometimes. So we're very much appreciative of all that. Please support all the co-hosts. They will be, or their descriptions will be in the chat. We are having guest hosts throughout the month. Lego Longoria has been with us. The last couple, we just really enjoyed having, Andrew on here with us, and I don't know, just keep saying like, hey, you want to come back on? Hey. So I don't know, we'll see the future of that. But I know Clever Pig has reached out to Clever Pig to see if he would like to join us as well. So he'll be on next week. I was kind of trying to see just some people that haven't been on before. So I can't remember who else I might have reached out to. My brain has been quite jumbled lately. So
you reached out to Andre.
Oh yes, Andre.
He's in the chat. Andre.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even looked at the chat yet. So hello, Andre. Hello. So yeah, like I said, there's been a few different people, and we'll see what the future holds. It's basically just to try and have some fun. A lot of people know this, a lot of people don't. I guess are kind of an odd thing for me. I treat them more almost like desserts once in a while, like a treat. I don't have guests on every week or anything like that. One, it's anybody that has a show and gets guests and stuff like that on a constant basis. You can understand that it can be difficult sometimes. And
yes,
sometimes it's not even the guest's fault. Sometimes just timing is just difficult. And on top of that, we are a world community. I mean, just within the United States, it can be difficult because of the time zones. But when you're talking about like spread out throughout the world, and Good Morning Brick World is a morning show on the East Coast. So on the West Coast, it's a very early morning show. And, it's not even a morning show in different parts of the world. So it's just kind of odd for us. It's easier when you have a late afternoon or evening show. It kind of works better for everybody around the world in that kind of time frame. Like London Calling is a good example. London Calling I think is like on at like 5 to 7 o'clock, I think, on their time, somewhere around there, but it's like 2 o'clock roughly our time. Mm-hmm. So it works out really good for a time frame. So back to the guest thing. I just thought it'd be nice to just kind of have some random, almost on the spot guest hosts throughout the month. So, also Lights Camera Lego has been joining us randomly as well. So anywho, so yes, please support the host. If you'd like to support the channel, support me, support Good Morning Brick World specifically. You can do everything from be a subscriber, like the stream, talk about the stream with other people, think about it before you go to bed at night. You can become a channel member. There are different perks that you get, everything from a sticker to every month we do a member giveaway. Just depends on what tier you're on. If you're on like top 2 tiers, usually you get something a little special extra once in a while. You could do a super chat. We have lots of different types of funky, funny super chat clips that we can show. But yeah, anything to help. Just giving us your time. That's, like I said, usually that's the most important thing I always talk about is your time. It's the most important thing that you give to us. If you'd like your sigfig to be in the intro, if you've noticed, there have been some newer ones popping up. As a matter of fact, Lego Longoria is the latest that just arrived in Hive City. But yes, my P.O. box is in the description. You can send it there, and it will be in the intro, which I have a new one every Good Morning Brick World. Every Sunday, there is a different intro. I mean, my city is big, but, over and over and over and over and over, you start to see some of the same, backdrops. But I try to make it as interesting as possible when I can. But also it would be in other videos that I make, sometimes stop motion videos like the topic for today. It's been a little while since I've done one, but I've had sigfigs, I think, in every single stop motion video I've done. Sometimes I do city update videos, train videos. A lot of times you look in the background, there I am. So yeah, there you go on the train. So also, what else was I going to mention here real quick? Brick Fair just passed. Woohoo! There's been a lot of great videos, great vlogs, some, again, amazing builds. So yeah, I'm glad to see that a lot of people out there, they had good times, a lot of fun, a lot of cool awards were nominated or whatever to people that they won and stuff. So
toys on the
good
side here.
Good
He
stuff.
got an award. Yeah, I forgot which one it was.
Yeah. There was a lot of good stuff. And I missed it.
We missed you.
I know.
It missed you.
This has been a rough year as far as conventions go. And next year I'm really hoping to do both. But if I'm going to have to choose between Chicago and Virginia, I'm probably going to do Virginia. It's a little easier for me. I mean, look, I know you were there, Lenny. I don't know if you guys were there at all. But did they have the poker game at midnight? I think it was Friday.
I don't fraternize, so I don't know.
I don't fraternize.
I just
even though I haven't gotten to the chat yet, if anybody in the chat knows, that's one of my favorite things to do was play the poker game. It's fun, man. It's fun. Like it starts at midnight or 1 o'clock or something like that. Because they I don't know if they still do, but on Friday night, I'm pretty sure it was Friday, after midnight or 1 o'clock or something like that, anybody that's 21 or under 21 has to get out. So
I remember that. I didn't hear that.
Have some drinks. So it's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm even going to give it a DJ air horn, huh? Yeah, it deserves that. It deserves that. All right. Well, again, we'll have some news to cover here soon, but let's go ahead and say good morning to everybody in the chat. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Like, dude, when you were here, I was like trying to remember to do it. I was like, oh my god. Papa Trip. Oh wait, Macro. Good morning, Brick World.
What's up, Macro?
What is going on, man? Our my favorite carpenter, dude, building cabinets like there's no tomorrow. I know a lot of people might be like, "Hive, that doesn't sound exciting, dude." I'm telling you, man, a good kitchen cabinet is impressive.
It is,
especially when it's good. Like the construction is good and it looks good. Look at me talking about wood in the morning. Papa Trip, what is going on? Good morning. Says, hey, good morning, Hive and company. Hope everyone had a good week and a fun, relaxing weekend and enjoyed some Lego. Oh, I'll talk about it after the good mornings, but I forgot to mention in the bulletin board about what happened to the channel. All right, moving on. Rob Claxton, good morning, my friend. How are you doing?
What's up?
Got Will out there, Hoarder 66 in the house. Brick Hive, we're gonna move right past that guy. Multigasm Geek, what is going on? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
My friend. Stephanie, good morning to
Good
you
morning.
being here. My Bricks and me. Good morning, my friend. What is up? I see Coop in the house. What's up, Coop?
What's up, Coop?
Dude, I swear, when I was in the ACOG stream the other night, I was like kind of looking for Coop because I was like, I know Coop's in here because I was gonna say hi to Coop, but I was like, I don't want to say hi to Coop. If Coop's not in here, then I'm just gonna look weird. Anyways, Pink Wheels, what is going on?
What's up?
How are you doing, my friends? Mr. Lincoln in the house. Bricklock.
Hello.
What's up? Christine Harper. Good morning.
Yo.
What a beautiful morning. Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
You know, it's not too bad out. I won't lie. It was flooding the day before yesterday. I went to work. I saw the water coming up to the lawn. I was like, ah, boy. I was like, I hope I'm not swimming when I come back home. Let's see here. Toys on the side. Good morning, Rick World. I was like, yes, I'm not mistaken. Toys on the Side is one of the ones that won an award. Congratulations to you.
Yo.
We were like display mates. We were in the same square.
Oh, nice. Were you close to Bearded Bricks?
I wasn't. He was away. He was on. You know where they used to put the vendors in that other side?
Yeah.
Now there's display and the vendors in the back by the bathroom. So he was on that side.
Really?
Right at the entrance. Yeah.
So are the vendors still? They're not.
No, and it's
Really?
great. They're around the perimeter now. It's better.
I'll have to see next year or something.
It was a
Or
great
look at some more pictures and videos because the vendors took up like that whole side, so I don't know how they could have compressed it really, you know what I mean? But
they're all around the perimeter now, so it was perfect. It was great.
Oh, interesting.
They're by the bathroom, so that wasted space, the wall, they have the walls.
Well, I mean, and I guess as time goes on, more and more people, you know what I mean? You need more and more display space. So I guess that's going to happen. So let's see here. Where were we? Brian, good morning to you. Multigasm Geek says, I love the opening. I'm on top of the Lego City. Oh, you talking about Monkey Kid mech holding you up. Yeah. Normally the Monkey Kid is holding the tech because he's got the Monkey Kid shirt or whatever. But yeah, I was switching up this time. Is it Multigasm Geek? Is it your birthday? I'm like nowhere near the bottom of the chat, but if you guys see Multigasm Geek saying something like yes, let me know and I'll blow the air horn. But if it is, happy birthday. If it's not, then I take it back. Captain Dude, good morning.
Instagram. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but you got to watch out for Instagram. There's some fakers out there.
True.
I mean, there is, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll find out, and we'll wish you a quadruple happy birthday, Multigasm Geek. See, Captain Dude, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, Dude Jude.
What's up?
What's up, Dude Jude? Smokey. What's going on, Smokey? It says, good morning, Brick folks. I'm beyond thrilled to see you are back and at it Hive. Thank you so much, Smokey. You are not the only one. I was a hot little potato last week, let me tell you. And I'm still a hot little potato, but I'm like simmered down a little bit because at least now I can that channel again. But I'm gonna kind of explain what happened, but I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'm making a video of it and it should be out later tonight. I just gotta finish editing it. It's not like a long video, just kind of explaining what happened because it's weird. Anyways, there's Andre. Good morning, Brick World in chat. It is your birthday.
We got you next week. Happy birthday.
I was like, should I blow the air horn? How old are you? 25? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, that's probably my wife being like, can you stop blowing the air horn? Oh goodness. All right, let's see where we at. Let's see, Andre, but the guys of Geek, DG, Rob, Jesse's Brick Galaxy, the Wizard, the Marvelous. Get it? Marvelous Wizard.
There you go.
Because I cannot think of Deep Dungeons and Dragons or Marvel. I'm sure there's a billion other things, but those two specifically without thinking of Jesse. Alternate candidate in the house. What is going on, my friend? Where we at?
Good morning.
Brent Bricks in the house. Hey, Brent, did you notice when I transitioned to you and Sean the right way, I used the Sonic.
Boom.
Oh, gosh. Charger. No.
Yes,
Oh,
Sonic Charger.
oh, God, I can't remember the specific name of it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Boba Fett's.
Jango Fett's.
Jango Fett's bomb. Yes, thank you. Oh, wait. Boba had one too, right?
Yeah, in the book of Boba Fett, yeah.
Such an awesome noise. I was like, oh, God, such
All
a-
Greek.
Oh man. Toys on the side says I saw a stop motion demo at Brick Fair. Really nice.
Missed that.
Yeah. Goblin Zero, good morning. What's going on? Fab Blondie's Bricks, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you both for being here. Brick Songs, good morning to you. I've been looking forward to this topic, hoping there are some tips and tricks to learn. Yes, actually, I will be talking about a couple little tips as well. And I'm very sorry it's going to seem like I'm self-promoting, but I didn't do enough research, and I'm sorry for that. I've got a lot going on. So I'm just going to kind of show my videos, but I'm sure if you type in stop motion tutorials, there are a lot because I've learned from other people. I just don't want to show stuff and get hit with copyrights. I am like, my knees are shaking right now because of my channel.
I'm over it.
So, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I really want to be careful for just a little bit. Anyways, or at least until my appeal goes through. So let's see here. Goblin Zero says Hive City sounds like a city from Mad Max the Road Warrior. I mean, it's pretty wild. Like, I posted a picture not too long ago on Instagram, and I was like, can you count how many themes are in this picture? And yeah, there was like 6 or 7, I think. I can't remember, but yeah, that's one of the things that I love about my city and other people's cities as well. Is like, so if my mom comes in here and looks at my city, she'll be like, "Oh wow, that's so awesome!" You know what I mean? Like, you know, because it's really impressive. It's a big city, right? But like, let's say Drew came in here and was looking at my city. Drew would be able to be like, "Dude, I see Marvel. I see, Lord of the Rings. I see, this. I see that." So it's even more awesome someone that can see all that stuff. And I don't know, because that's what got me into the city stuff. It wasn't just the buildings, but I remember watching videos when I first got into the community, and people would have like Daredevil facing a burglar on top of a rooftop or something. And I was just like, that is the coolest thing ever. So, anyways, Lonely One Kenobi.
What's up?
Good morning to you, my friend. They had the poker, if I remember. That's what I'm talking about, man. I did cancel the cookout. I apologize to that. Like I said, I can't get into it, but there's just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and it kind of happened very suddenly. So, let's see here. Coop says I'm usually listening if I'm not chatting in the ACOB. Yeah, me too. I usually have it on in the background, or I'm just hopping around. I watch so many streams and just hop back and forth. Joel's Bricks, what's up? How you doing, yo? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Chef T, what's going on? Good morning to you. Big Nate, what's going on? Big Nate says good morning from the Ultimate Brick Show. Sweet. Hive, I got the baby gorilla polybag. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm usually slacking by a couple weeks at the very least with giveaways, but they will get to you, I promise. Not with the whatnot auctions. Those I have to send out immediately because the people paid for that stuff. So I gotta send that stuff out really fast. But anyways, where are we at? Multi guys and geek. It is your birthday. Happy birthday! Everybody's saying happy birthday because it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Gonna party like it's your birthday.
Click and Cliff. Good morning to you. What is going on? Where are we at? I think there's Dario. Did I say that right? Is it Dario or Dario? I don't. so horrible with names. If it's Dario, type 1. If it's Dario, type 2. If it's neither of those, type 3. Thank you very much. I would like to get that right. Or else I'm going to just give you a nickname. It won't be a bad nickname, but because I give everybody nicknames. Jesse says I did some stop motion videos early in my Lego beginnings. Fun, but a lot of work. Yeah, we'll get into that. And that's why you don't see them all over the place. Because they are not easy work.
So, random side note.
Yes.
I just learned this. And I don't know if I've told you guys yet. I think I found out before I came back after vacations and stuff. But Mario, when you're playing the game, it sounds like he's saying, "It's a me, a Mario." He's not saying "it's a me." He's saying "it's to me," which is super in Japanese. So this whole time he's saying Super Mario. The only reason why I say this is because we're saying Dario in it.
Dude, I know. And I don't want to be all cliche.
True with the facts.
When I heard that, my brain just was like,
I know,
you
right?
gotta remember,
I always thought it was
for a lot of us, dude, like literally like 40 some years, well, not 40 something, like 40 years, like even late 30 years. I don't remember exactly how old I was when Mario came out, man. But a lot of us were kids when that came out, man. So for all this time, we're all thinking like, okay, it's kind of stereotyping, but whatever, it's me. But now, like, we find out, it's actually a Japanese thing. It's a Japanese word that just sounds like that.
We don't expect Japanese from an Italian plumber, so I mean,
well, that's a whole other thing too. And you know what? I applaud them for doing it, man. Good on them. You know what I mean?
That's why, Nintendo was just like, they don't know. Oh well, it worked.
You know what's even funnier about it is they're marketing to Americans, which yes, there are of course Italian Americans. You know what I mean? But like, when you think about Italians, yes, you don't think about just like your normal average American per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like on top of like the Japanese doing the voice and the caricature, then it's almost like they're marketing kind of to the wrong people.
Right.
But it's still beautiful. Look, I still think it's beautiful because I'm all about diversity. You know what I mean? And when I say that, I mean is pulling good stuff from each other's cultures, and it's fine to do things, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as long as you're doing it in a respectful or a fun kind of way. You're not doing it in a malicious way.
Right,
that's where I think a lot of it breaks down to is like, what your intent is, of course. Whatever your perception is of it, well, that's on you. But anyways, and Dario, what did we say? I said
You said either way.
Oh, either way. So I'm gonna go with Dario just because it just rhymes with Mario. And then if we ever go a different direction, we'll go a different direction. But thank you, Dario, for being here. Appreciate you very much. Because if I'm not mistaken, I feel like you're kind of new. I'm not recognizing out there, but I appreciate you. Lonely says, I always thought it said pizza me when I was. Dude, I'm gonna start saying that every time we get pizza.
Better.
Pizza me, Mario.
Pizza me. It's Hive. Anyways, dude, my wife is gonna smack me if I say that. Like, when we go get pizza, because there's so many times she looks at me and she's like, "Why do you act this way? Like, why do you do this? Why do you embarrass me?" And I'm like, "What are you talking?" I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Like, we'll be in public and I'll just. She'll just be like, "Oh my god." I embarrass my wife so much. It's just Two Humble Bricks. Good
What's
morning
up?
to you. Dario says interested so he speaks Japanese, English, and Italian.
Global.
Plus he plays the Spanish guy in the movies.
It's global.
And Dario says, yes, first time on your live. Well, welcome.
Mr.
Welcome,
Welcome.
Dario.
Welcome, Dario.
And you remind me to always kind of periodically tell people randomly that are new around here that it can be a little confusing. So Good Morning Brick World is a show that as you can see, there are four, well, right now Lego Longoria is a guest host, but there are 4 people hosting on this show. Now I am tethered to the show because the show is on my channel. Brickbabe always says she's tethered to, which I will hold her to it. But if she ever says I gotta go, I'm never gonna be like, well, you said you were tethered to the show. Anyway, but There is a stream I have every Friday night. I just need to warn you, warn you people. And it's a very different type of show, but it's kind of a parody, vulgar type show. And I just know some people are shocked when they see the contrast because they're like, "Oh wow, Good Morning Brick Roll was very nice and sweet. Those guys were awesome and nice." And then this dude's like, "What the?" So, so if you're here for Good Morning Brick World, just be careful. Some other streams that you might tread on. Now I have like warnings and stuff, so it's not like you'll just walk into it blind. But yeah, I just like to give people that warning because, and a lot of people are like, you really should make like 2 separate channels. And it's too late, man. We've gone too far. So, anyways, again, thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you very, very much. And yeah, I think it's about time. Oh, yes. By the way, Fab Blondes, thank you. Appreciate you. Smash the like button, everybody. The algorithm really likes it when you do that.
Yes, it does.
I mean, look, personally, you guys are here. That's good enough for me, but I guess to grow as a channel, it helps if you smash the like button. And you don't have to smash it. I mean, usually I'm trying to be violent about it, like say like curb stomp the like button or whatever, but you could hug it. Pat it on the butt, just whatever. You don't have to get violent with it. You can even just look at it and then just touch it.
24.
Oh, right on. We're moving on up. So news. Before I get into like the normal news stuff that I show you guys like on the web pages and stuff like that, there's nothing really as far as Brick Clicker has that we haven't already talked about, but there was 2 specific things I wanted to get into. One is a lot of you know who Falcon is. I want to say it was Falcon 1414 or something. I just call him Falcon. I would say he's one of the biggest Lego leakers out there. I like Falcon a lot. I mean, not personally. I don't really know Falcon personally or anything. But Falcon's always seemed very nice dude. He's been on a couple Brickheads, podcasts before and talked and stuff like that. And I think that anybody that's been in the community long enough knows that the leak game can be sketchy.
Yes.
For a couple reasons. One, first of all, the leaks themselves, you never really know 100% even if they're good or not. But 2, a lot of them can be completely false. It's not like we haven't seen them before. But the big thing is sometimes you can get striked or hurt or something like that. And apparently Falcon leaked some pictures of the Wicked set that was already leaked by a distributor. I don't know which distributor. I wanted to say Target, but I don't know if that's correct or not. If anybody knows the distributor, let me know in the chat. But what I do know is Universal took his channel down for it.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. And not his channel. I'm sorry, his Instagram page. I don't know about the channel part, but I do know the Instagram page, which obviously was a big thing for him. Now, I get my news basically from Brick Clicker. Brick Clicker is like my boy. You know what I mean? Like, I support him. I love Brick Clicker. I've been watching him forever. And Brick Clicker has an Instagram page also, but he has a YouTube channel, and I watch a lot of his news. Basically that's where I get everything. So I know Brick Clicker has like a channel, and the history about Brick Clicker, and he's been on Good Morning Brick Road as a guest before. It was like kind of a year or 2 now, but we talked a little bit about it because he always walked a fine line for quite a while of getting his channel almost taken down. Not his Instagram, his YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Now he's been a lot more careful, and I'm glad he has. I don't want him to get his YouTube channel taken down to try and get us, news or leaks or something that it's not worth. In my opinion, it's not. I'd rather have his channel up and him keep putting out good content than him lose his channel to try and like get us something real. Now, as far as Falcon goes, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Fat Blondie said it was a toy store, not Target.
It was a toy store.
Oh, well.
See,
I know which one.
Well, and the reason I thought it might have been one of the bigger guys like Target or something is like, I don't think Universal is gonna shoot. I'm sorry. I don't think Universal is gonna mess with like Target. They're not gonna be like try and penalize Target or like it's just not worth it because the Target's a big, obviously makes them money. But a Falcon, Instagram leaker, they're gonna be like, we don't care about that. Yeah, we're gonna make an example of. But the whole thing, look, there's been an interesting discussion been brought up before, and now it's being brought up again about leaks. And I was watching it on a couple of Brickheads the other night. We've talked about it before. And are the leaks good? Are they bad? Do they harm? Do they not harm? And I think the general consensus, I say general because there are definitely people more on polar extremes on either side. But I think most people are kind of in the middle where we like leaks, but not too far out. Because leaks do help us plan to buy, how to navigate through whatever, like if something's coming and it's solid or whatever, you know what I mean? You could be like, okay, I need to save for that. And I think that's why Lego took down their calendar, is because they didn't want us to plan. They want everything to be sporadic and create FOMO and us just buy on the spot, you know what I mean? And not be able to plan for anything.
Yeah,
I don't know. That could be some conspiracy stuff, but that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, I don't know. But if you have them too far out, I don't think it's good.
No.
But then it comes back to like, we know what the law is. Okay. I mean, to an extent. Like, I feel like what Universal did is within, I don't want to say within their rights. I'm not 100% sure about that. But if a toy store, see, here's the thing. Did the toy store have the right to leak it? And if the toy store had the right, then obviously Falcon shouldn't have been punished. So why didn't they go after the toy store also? Or are they? Maybe we don't have all the information yet. So there's some of this, maybe just not 100% sure of yet. Because this makes a lot of us, think about like now. Like, because it used to be, as long as a toy store or a retailer or whatever posted it, then it was almost like fair game. That's what it seemed like. But now with this happening, our leakers out there in the Lego community, they've got to be like, well, now even that might not be 100%. And I don't know if Falcon was already in trouble. I don't know if it's like it was like one swoop, So on a similar thing that I didn't mention yet, my channel, okay, because I was just thinking, I don't know if it's the same thing as YouTube with Instagram. So I'm going to give you a very quick version because, like I said, I'm going to have a video about this. A couple years ago, I first enacted StreamYard. You got to pay more money, but I enacted to where my co-hosts can operate the stream as well, which is very helpful to me. So that way, when I'm like doing something, they can help do stuff. You know what I mean? They can do things with the chat, or they can pull up stuff that they want to share or whatever. They can also stream on StreamYard whenever they want without me giving them permission. They can just do it. So one time, Doc decided to stream Lego Masters live, and he did it on private mode or whatever, but I don't think YouTube cared if it was on private mode or not. He still streamed the entire show live on my channel because it went through StreamYard. And because of that, they huge copyright strike, man. And it wasn't like a normal copyright strike where you can just like trim it out or what. Like, my channel had the copyright strike. So now every time I open up my YouTube studio or whatever, I always see this warning. It will never go away. Okay. Now, since I already have a warning, I just got this guideline strike on a YouTube video that I did like 3 or 4 years ago. I used to do videos called shout out and speed builds, where I do a speed build and I would shout out somebody in the community, talk about them a little bit or whatever. You know what I mean? And this particular one, I have to go back and really like look to see what it was. But I remember Mr. Hinkle was somebody I was shouting out, but I was also shouting out a bunch of Bricklink stores. And there was one, I think, Bricklink store or something called Bricks in the Middle. A lot of people out there in the community might know this name when I say it. Okay. Well, I put a link, like whatever, I can't remember, like www.bricksinthemiddle.com or something in the chat, or I mean, in the description. And I don't remember back then what it led to, but now if you click on it, it leads to like just these Japanese words. And then there's a link to like an artificial intelligence type, like technology, Japanese website or something, or it might be Chinese or something. But it's not porn or anything like that, but they're saying it is. So anyways, I peeled it because I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you guys are even talking about. And that's what I'm waiting on now, as they're like reviewing it. However, I'm not the only one. I'm not going to put names out there, but there's somebody else specifically that I know that the exact same thing happened to them with the exact same link. And even in a further almost conspiracy like thing, I've also seen bigger YouTubers talking about like they got struck down for some like weird stuff that didn't make any sense. So I don't know if like the YouTube algorithm just went kind of haywire that last week, Sunday or Saturday morning or something, and just started hitting some weird things. So anyways, obviously you guys know I couldn't do anything with the channel for a week. If they find another one, like strike 2, then you get 2 weeks, and then strike 3, they just take your channel away. So I'm out of the week thing, but now I have this strike 1 on my channel until November. So I'm okay, but like, you never know, man. It's scary, right? I don't know what's going to happen. So, like I said, the appeal should be fine, but I don't know. It's taken a while. I don't know if it's because like they have to do a whole bunch now because they went haywire or something. So,
Dude, you just said Bricks in the Middle was a cartoon by Kevin Hinkle, but Lego made him take it down.
Okay, so there you go.
We know what it was now.
But that's what my guideline strike got hit for, was that link. Now, why it's all Chinese now, I do not know. I don't know if like maybe he lost it and then they took the domain name or something. But I would like to think that YouTube could see it says Bricks in the Middle. I'm a brick channel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. So, anyways, and then like I said, even if you click on it, there's no porn or anything. So I don't know what they're going. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what happens. But yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, that's the shortest version I can give of it.
That's weird.
Yeah, man. And you would think, because like, okay, so I wake up, I look at my emails and I see the strike and all this, right? And I'm like, oh my God. So of course, what do I think? I think it just came off of like pure rant fury or something, man. Because I don't suggest anybody watch Pure and Fury. Honestly, it's not really good for anybody. But if you do watch it, if you take a shot every time I drop an F-bomb, dude, you will be wasted in 5 minutes. Tops. So of course, I'm thinking, and like I don't cross certain lines. You know what I mean? I don't say certain slurs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I am very loud and vocal, and I generally piss off everybody in every kind of community. Well, let me take that back. I piss off some people, and sorry for my language, but other people just get a laugh. They just laugh at my stupid remarks, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I try and do. I make people laugh. Anyways, all right. Gosh. So that's what's going on. Falcon, I hope you can. I know he's not watching, but I hope Falcon can get his Instagram page back up. I think he's trying to fight it and everything. And I know he's got a lot of support in the community. You know what I mean? I appreciate our leakers out there and people that get us the quick news and leaks and stuff like that, or rumors, because, a lot of us really enjoy that kind of stuff.
Clicking Clip said he counted over 100 F-bombs in one stream. Way to go, Hyde. That's a flex.
That's a flex.
Yeah, right here. Let me.
What?
I mean, I don't know, or is it? I don't know, man. It's one of the two. Look, I do need to control myself a little bit, but it's one place where I just it's like a floodgate. I don't worry about, like I said, the only filter I have is just certain words. Like I just personally, I won't use them. You know what I mean? Like it's just, and I don't allow them on my stream. I know sometimes it might seem hypocritical because I might say some other things, you know, but anyways, let's see what else real quick. I wanted to make sure I saw everybody. I can personally confirm this after 6 shots, I gave up and fell asleep. Oh man, I didn't realize what I was going to start there. Rob says Brick Hive, just like the D&D CMF figs, they got released from San Diego Comic-Con the day before Jay's Bricks and others actually found out what I'd seen. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know. So another thing. All right, real quick, and then we'll get into the normal type news. But another thing, where is it? Okay, here we go. Let me share the screen. Something we've talked about quite a bit, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to keep bringing it up just because I think it's a very big deal, and I think it's something that we all need to keep an eye on and just know that it's going on constantly. More theft. Man arrested for stealing $800 worth of Lego sets from North Naples Target.
Jeez.
Every week.
Yeah. You guys, it's blowing my mind. I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, look, obviously, you know, like nobody wants Lego theft. You know what I mean? That part is obvious. I feel bad. Like that's bad, right? What I'm talking about is if Lego wasn't doing so well and wasn't becoming worth money and becoming as popular and premium and this, and you know, then nobody would care. Nobody would be stealing Lego. So it's like, do I want Lego to be less premium? Well, yeah, but that's a different story. But I mean, do I want them to be less good? No, not really. Do I want people to look at it like they could steal and sell it and make money? No. But they intertwine, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just like anything that's worth money, you know, people are going to steal it.
Yeah, the more popular it gets, the
right.
more, you know.
Like there's 5 things in America right now, maybe the world, I don't know, but I want to say America that are like top 5 things people steal, you know what I mean? And Lego is now in the top 5. I'm sure jewelry was in there, probably electronics. I don't know what else the other 2 would be, but you guys know what I'm talking about, like maybe cars or catalytic converters. Like those are insanely, like, dude, people are getting under cars with a saw and cutting out like in pure daytime, man.
Yep.
Like, and I don't know sometimes if things correlate or if it has one thing to do with the other. Is it just because criminals are getting more bigger kahunas? Is it because the economy is so bad that some people are just forced to do certain things? Is it because the lacks of punishment and people, you know, being like, oh no, we can't have police and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, what? Like, but it's out of control. And now huh?
It just seems like greed. It's not like he was stealing milk or food. I mean, come on, Lego. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, look, I remember, man, it's been a while now, but I remember like during Katrina, you know, and there was some looting going on. Dude, I never got mad if I saw, I'm not saying that the, you know, stealing's right, but I never got mad if I saw people stealing like bread, water, you know what I mean? Like the stuff you need. Yeah, it was the TVs and shoes and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. And I'm like, are you really gonna make money off it? Because like the market doesn't seem really good right now with a hurricane going on, anyways. You know what I mean? But like, yeah,
sit on it.
But the Lego stuff
for survival.
And these criminals are getting smart. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's why I think a lot of the bricks and minifigs are getting attacked, because dude, I can't remember if it was me watching it separately, if it was us together watching a Good Morning Brick World about when they went in and just took minifigures.
Yep.
Just minifigures.
No,
they just took all the minifigures, and it was still like a couple $1,000s easy. I mean, just the minifigs, man. It was like 2 minutes. There was under 2 minutes. Broke in, busted the glass for the minifigs, took them all in the trash bag, and then just jetted out.
Bricks and minifigs, they're gonna have to upgrade. And I think we all are familiar with GameStop. You know, even like stores in the mall, how they have like the pull down it looks like a garage type door. I mean, they're gonna have to invest in those.
So,
unfortunately,
look,
you can't bust the windows.
I'm about to say something, and I want nobody to take what I'm going to say to heart and to even do what I'm about to say, okay? Because I'm about to just talk out of my butt for a minute, okay? I'm always talking about if somebody steals a Lego set, don't try and stop them. You know what I mean? It's not worth your life. You know what I mean? You don't know what this person, they might knife or gun. You just don't know. Or they just might hit you in the wrong spot, and then you're going to get hurt. Or I say this, you might hurt them. And then you don't know what kind of legal trouble you might be in. You know what I mean? You just don't know nowadays with people. However, to say that I want to just smack somebody so bad because, you know, I always talk about it's one person that ruins it for the rest of us, man. And now every freaking Walmart I go to, dude, I got to push a button to get somebody to open the glass just so I can move the Lego boxes to make sure somebody that works at Walmart didn't put this clearance set on 50% off behind another box so I wouldn't see it. I'm losing my mind, people.
Target's doing it too. Target just started in New York and some other places. Target's now using the glass. Like our stores don't have that yet.
It's coming though.
I hope not.
Some of the Walmarts are behind glass, and you have to get them to get sets.
Dude, Mrs. Hive was telling me that she was actually worried about me because she's like, I know. She's like, I know you. She's like, if you see someone stealing Lego, you're going to lose your mind. And she's like, even if you don't attack them, you're either going to stare at them intently and make them very uncomfortable or start something just by doing that. Or you're going to like talk really loud and make a scene or something. She's like, but more than likely, she's like, yeah, you might just walk up and just like knock the Lego set out of their hand.
Give them a loaf of bread. Take the Lego set. Here, take this.
Yes.
Dude, and I don't like confrontation. I know a lot of people might think I do. I don't. Dude, it's exhausting being angry all the time, man. Like, I don't have the energy for it anymore. But people will not stop making me angry.
It's exhausting. Poor Hive. It's exhausting.
Don't say poor Hive. I'm an idiot. It's all good. It's all good. All right, listen,
Give
everybody.
a loaf of bread. It's still this.
The reason, like I said, the reason I bring this up, man, is because it's a problem in our community, and it's not just a problem in America. I've seen people across the pond have their literal houses have been robbed into. You know what I mean?
Scary.
So just be careful out there. And the safest thing you can do, honestly, like don't mess with anybody if you see anybody stealing Lego. Call the police. If you think it's safe, take a picture or video or something so we can see who it is. We'll blow them up, man. We'll put them all over the internet, whatever. I don't like to let these people get away with stuff. And here's another thing. I know this is going to sound political, and I'm sorry. But when you vote, try and vote for policies, okay? Don't think about people. Just try and vote for policies that will punish people for crime, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? Doesn't have to be more political than that, but just don't be lax on crime. I'm not saying you got to be super crime about, like, little things, you know what I mean? But if you steal stuff, you should be punished. Not just, you know, nothing should happen to you. So anyways, all right. Okay. We'll talk about some more news. I just saw a couple of new people out here. Brick City Time. Good morning to you.
Morning.
I just made that friend a couple days ago.
Well, I appreciate you being here. Brickson says, unfortunately, if you post links and content on the platform, you're responsible for them, even if they change. Yeah, there's a lot to that discussion. And I'm glad to see a lot of people talking about it because some stuff is confusing and we don't know exactly where things lie in the gray area. You know what I mean? But some things you have to at least understand, even if you don't know what they are, they're going to be risks. Mm-hmm. So just be careful. That's all. Scott says, hi, you stole my heart. Scott. You make me feel so good, man. Don't make me start blushing and being all embarrassed on the show. Come on now. I'm supposed to be like I'm supposed to be the tough idiot of the show. I can't be all like blushing and getting all emotional. Brick City Time says I hate pushing a button in Walmart to get a new set. It's just the principle. I feel so helpless.
That's a hot mess.
It's a hot
we like
mess,
to touch
man.
boxes. We like to look at the box. We like to look at the boxes. Sometimes I just go to look at the boxes and touch them.
Because like we had one left near me that wasn't like that, and then I went to the other
addiction.
I went there the other day. And
I wish I can get you.
Oh my god, dude! I'm so glad no kids were in the aisle because as soon as I saw, I went, Son of a bitch! I was so mad, dude. Let's see here. Bride says they're too around me, right? Southern Brick Guy, what's up, my friend? Says Walmart is ridiculous. I know, but now, like Brick Babe said, Target's doing it too. And look, I don't blame the stores. I don't blame the stores. I don't want anybody to think I'm mad at the stores. They're just doing what they need to do to protect their products, man. I can't blame them for that at all. You know what I mean? If anything, I feel sorry for them because I don't want to get into too many different subjects on this, but dude, these stores don't want to do this. That's extra money that they have to spend to do that. You know what I mean? Whether it's this glass, whether it's cameras, whether it's security, dude, that's eating into their profits. Trust me, they don't want to do any of that stuff, man. They would just rather people be honest and just get what you need, and that's it.
And I always feel like I'm bothering the associate. Like I'm like, hey, can you go?
I know, dude.
That?
I'm like,
and I always look at you like you're like 47 and you want Lego.
I know.
Like, that's what you're like, and you're like, yeah, I want to go look at the toys, dude. Like, can you unlock the toys for me, please?
Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not.
That I really want.
I can't hear their thoughts.
Yeah,
because you know, like they're thinking like, this guy looks like he's almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
Stop what I'm doing to go over here. And so he can maybe not buy a Lego set.
Right,
he just wants to sift through them and make sure there's no clearance behind the other boxes. Like, what is wrong with this guy? I hate my life. Why am I working at Walmart? Like, I'm just
that's why you got to just start buying from Best Buy. They don't have anything locked up in their Lego section.
And they're $1 million too.
No, they're not. They're not.
Well, they do have some clearance too.
Yeah,
I did because I got me this new phone yesterday.
Not the one in Annapolis, but that's not Lego, and it's not an Apple. I wouldn't show that. It's not an iPhone.
But what do you mean it's not Lego?
I really brought that up.
They even have sets early there at Best Buy now. Sets come early at Best Buy.
You're like, that's a downgrade. That's not a flex. Look, just so you guys know, this battle between Brick Babe and I will continue. But just so you guys know what it is, she's on the side of Apple or iPhones, and I am not. But we will get into that.
Okay, I'm with you. I got an
Dude,
Android.
check out. Look, this is the newest. This is the newest one.
iPhone's the
look
dark
at the cameras
side,
on this thing, man.
It looks like a spider.
I filmed the new intro with this camera, and I was
it looks like a spider. Spider-Man.
I'm with you, Hive.
Oh, with
Android forever.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe that's something. Sean, the right way, or Brent, if you're watching, ask Sean this. Like, somebody was asking about me and Sean debating on something again, and Sean was like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know he's like, hi, what do we disagree on right now? And I couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head. But if you're an iPhone lover, I would love to have that debate with you.
we miss T. Hey, cool Ted at Lego Dad. I just know CJ.
And look, I know how I sound sometimes, but I promise for the iPhone lovers, Apple whatever lovers out there, I'm not gonna like. It's nothing personal because I love you guys just the same. Just like I would hope that you guys would feel just the same about me with my Androids. So, anyways, let's real quick. T Hood, what's up? How you doing? Southern guy says, quite a scene. You don't have to manage your anger if people manage their stupidity. Yeah, that reminds me, like my dad a long time ago was trying to get me on like medication, for my anger. And I was like, Dad, I'm not the one with the problem. I was like, all these people are the ones with medication, man, not me.
Oh my god.
And of course that led to an argument, but whatever. Let's see. Stephanie says my Target doesn't have cases, but they put a sign up with a picture saying ask for this item. They're like, we're not even gonna let you look at it. We're just gonna say to come get us first.
I know Barnes and Noble just does the empty boxes thing, like the display box.
Oh, really? The one by my house doesn't do that.
Not just for the bigger set, the ones that don't have spider wraps on them. Yeah, and the spider wraps are tearing up the boxes too. Let's talk about that.
Well, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
By the way, JDJ in depths, what's up? Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. David, Ulysses? Is it Ulysses? Oh man, God, I'm so horrible with names. I'm just gonna say David. Thank you for being here, David. Appreciate it. Let's see. Look at you guys with the apples. I'm gonna start a like a civil war in the chat between iPhone and Android users.
Already started.
You guys, oh man, no, everybody, come on, just calm down, settle down. It's like everybody's like, screw politics, man. Don't be talking about my phone.
Put your apples in the chat.
Sean uses those Android Google glasses all the time. That's because Sean knows what's up. All right, everybody. Look, let's get into some more quick news, then we'll get into segments, and then start talking about some stop motion. All right, where are we at? Let me make sure I get the right news.
There's no Apple emoji. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, except get an Android. All right. Let's see. We know about Fortnite. We know about D&D. By the way, God, LAN members take all the fun out of the surprise of D&D. I'm just kidding.
Got him.
Got him. So yeah, this isn't any new one here. So this is crappy news. All right. Let's see what we got going up here.
The new advent calendars are out. This year, Marvel is just Spider-Man. And I love Spider-Man, but I don't love this.
Brother, ew.
Wait, what do you got?
You said brother, ew.
Brother,
Ew. I love that meme. Ew, brother, ew.
brother, ew.
Ew.
What is that, brother? What is that?
So, real quick, another radio.
Don't need it. It looks like a bug zapper. Sorry to the designer.
Yeah.
So is it supposed to be an older radio, right?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Come on. Where's the 8 tracks? Where's the VCRs? Why don't you go ahead and give us a disc player? So this is pretty interesting. I saw Bricks actually posted this morning. Lego Harry Potter pencil case promotion at Walmart. So back to school starts at Hogwarts. Free pencil case when you spend $30 or more on select Lego sets at Walmart.
Nice.
Apparently there's a Lego Harry Potter promotion going on that I just heard about, which is for a free pencil case when you purchase a Lego set or purchase Lego sets at Walmart. When you make a purchase of select Lego sets, you can email them or upload a receipt to the landing page and they will ship you the Lego Harry Potter pencil case for free. Walmart does a pretty bad job in advertising their Lego promotions, as this one has been going on for a month already. Well, why wouldn't Lego promote it as well? Goodness gracious, man. What kind of fly-by-night companies are these, dude? Purchases have to be made between July 15th and September 15th and through Walmart and not third-party sellers. All right, so what I'm curious about, okay.
They'd be so better handing it out there at the Walmart
picture, but whatever. What's that?
I said they'd be so much better handing it out at the Walmart as opposed to you having to
mail it in.
And no one's gonna do that,
I mean, it's cool, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. But yeah, it's just a pencil case. I bet that fuzzy stuff feels nice. All right. Well, anyways, Lego Dreams 2 times insider points promotion on Lego Shop. Really, two times points on
a lot of
Dream
cool
sets. By the way, you guys hit up your Walmarts. Dreams is definitely on discount right now. That rabbit mech, dude, that was like $10 at my Walmart.
Bunchu?
Dang.
Yeah,
you got me that for Christmas. He's up there.
That's right. I gotta get you guys stuff for Christmas, but that's a little ways away. Rebuild the Galaxy official trailer. That's great. We're not gonna play it, but if you're into that, that's cool. Paris 2024 Olympics U.S. Rugby bronze medalist Lego mega fan Sammy Sullivan. I saw her on the Lego website.
Way to go, Sammy.
I mean, that's cool.
Talk about the hardest way to get into LAN.
Oh my God, look, I'm just saying, when I stand there with a bag of Lego, nobody gives a crap. You know what I mean? Somebody from the Olympics stands there with a bag of
okay, so
a gold medalist.
To defend her, she actually has been building Lego for a long time.
Well, you know what? So have I.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Hive? You don't play on a women's rugby team that got third. So
right,
that's why.
Now you have a new goal unlocked.
All right. Well, all right. Lego announces Asmodee. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys. I can't be you guys got to be smarter than me.
Announces
it's like Asmodee.
All
right. Anyways, to multi-year partnership to create Lego board games.
Yeah.
Whoopee. Let's see here.
Hippity doodah.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, all right. Okay, we're good on the news. That's lame. Sorry, guys. I wish Lego had better news right now. We don't need another radio. We don't need another radio. For you youngsters, that's some Tina Turner right there. Beyond Thunderdome. Anyways. All right. I feel like, Andrew's like, I know what you're talking about.
I got you, dude.
I was like, Brick Babe might even be the right age to know that, but she's never seen Mad Max or anything. So
I know the song.
You know what Mad Max is? Oh, it's just because of Tina Turner, though, right?
Yeah. Dude, I've been hearing a lot of Tina Turner and
This
Whitney
is ageism
lately, man. I've been loving it though. For some reason, just Tina Turner and Whitney Houston have been on like radio everywhere I've been going. It's crazy.
Wow.
I know.
Well, I
remember like my mom listening to Tina Turner, Private Dancer, like over and over, like that album over and over when I was a kid, man. Yeah, dude. It's like one of her best albums.
I'm sorry, it's Asmodee. Like a bidet. Asmodee.
As above, Asmodee.
Okay, it rhymed. Okay, guys, sorry.
By the way, old man in the bricks. What is going on? It says, morning, everyone. Doing my grocery shopping at Walmart. Right on. Just picked up the throne room diorama.
Nice.
Do you have those little walls at your Walmart? Are you shopping in a cage? Or is it still free? Free range set.
Free range sets.
Oh.
You still got
Lego 2020.
Cage.
All right. Let's do some segments because we got some segments and then we got a topic to get into.
They're times 2, so both weeks are combined.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Why don't we go ahead and start with Lego, hashtag Lego Flex Friday. So on Instagram, if you have something Lego you would like to flex, it's okay. Normally, I'm all about we should have a little humility, but man, we like to show our stuff off and share with each other. So if you got something cool, it doesn't even matter if it's cool, just flex it. If it's an Android, don't do it because Brick Babe's gonna be like, that's a downgrade, but you know what I mean? So don't build an Android out of Lego. That's not gonna be a flex. But if you build an iPhone out of Lego, I'm gonna be like, that's a downgrade. So don't build any phones.
Stay so we can celebrate you, Toys on the Side. I'm not listening to Hive, but he said he has to go to work. But stay so we can just tell him congrats.
Yeah, have a good day at work, and thanks, and congratulations again on your win. So, all right, let's do Lego Flex Friday.
And don't show your iPhone.
I just saw Toys on the Side comment says I get so emotional.
Old man and the Brick said they just put up the cages this week. Ew. It's not all themes. They just have cage sets on the top.
Interesting.
Since I'm 6'3", reaching them is no problem. Well, I'm 5'4", so
it's a problem. All right, let's do some celebrations, everybody. Celebration. I thought that was like the perfect music for those kitty cats.
It was. Mo finds any reason, like Friday was National Cat Day or something. You know,
Dude, I
Mo
feel
and-
like if you like for anybody, like let's just take me
Crazy
for
cat.
example. If I ever hired Mo to like edit some videos for me, I feel like she would sneak some cats in my videos somewhere. Like even if they're like really small, like I put some Easter eggs in your video, Hive. They might say meow.
They wanted to
Dude.
say hi.
Well, that's why like I was gonna try and I still have to do it, but get all these kitty cats that I have, these Lego cats, and see if like Mo or Brick Babe wanted them. But so far, like when I started finding another one, I've just been putting around Mo's sigfig. So like eventually, like all these cats are just gonna accumulate around her. And actually, I had her standing next to Fat Blondie Bricks in this one, so like her cats were like right next to her too.
Kindred
So,
is so. Raven is Fab Blondie's stepdaughter. So if anyone was questioning that not a new community member, but that's Fab Blondie's.
But yes, congratulations to all of them, very very much. By the way, Jude, oh my goodness, been a member for 40 months. What the what? Let's do a thing. What can I do?
Oh, Drew has a flex too.
Drew has a flex too. Oh, we do have to show Drew's flex too. Hold on a second. Let's just do a quick thing here. I'm just trying to think of which one to do. It's not. Oh my goodness. Because I feel like a lot of them are trying to go over now. But let's just do a Star Wars one. Let's just.
Go, Satil. You must walk a different path.
So thank you,
One of the
dude.
greatest
Star
games
Wars?
ever.
With the
Yeah, I
funny
know,
looking people.
What happened?
That's Star Wars with the funny looking people.
Star Wars does have some funny looking people in it. I will say
Okay,
that. Yes.
Ooh.
We call them aliens, but you know.
Aliens. Okay,
Yes, but thank you, dude. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate the memberships. You guys, like I said, I've mentioned this before. You have no idea how much the memberships help me. Everything from paying extra for StreamYard to being able to pay for editing videos to upgrading equipment to having a giveaway every month for members and random things sometimes for subscribers as well. It really helps, like literally pay for stuff for the channel. So thank you so much, everybody. All right, we have
Andrew has a flex.
Oh yes. Before we get to the
Drew has a flex. I'm sorry.
Drew,
I'm
yes.
So
Andrew has a flex.
Leanne was
Drewbrickz.
sweet.
Let me find something.
Leanne was sweet, and she got me the Lego Jedi Bob set because she knows I've been wanting it.
Oh,
nice.
Lego Jedi Bob.
That's Leanne's flex then.
Well, I'm not done. Hold on.
I thought you bought something.
I've been wanting to do this mock for a while, and I decided to pull the plug. So I got this set,
Nice.
and then this set,
That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
and then this set,
That's a good
Nice.
one too. I like that one a lot as well. It's
Very
the
cool.
same
and
set.
then this set,
That is also a great
Oh,
set.
that's the best one.
and then this set,
Did I mention it's a pretty decent price for what it is?
and then I saw it at Target, and I had to do it, and I got this set.
Oh, cool. That's a Captain Rex, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look at you.
I just saved $600.
Yeah,
Wow.
by switching to Geico.
I got a baby flex. I wanted to post it, but I didn't know how to post it.
Oh, well, that's all right. Let's show us this itty bitty baby flex.
Okay, so I just built this Friday.
Whoa,
Gabby's
isn't that
dollhouse.
Gabby's kitty cat house or something?
Nice.
Let me tell you, I love the Easter egg, like all the cat stuff. I can't wait to disassemble. I'm not keeping this up, but it was 80. I got it for 50. So
Wow.
woo-hoo,
Really?
Target. It was like they said it was
At Target?
repackaged, but it was sealed. So
Huh.
the sticker said repackaged, but it was completely sealed. So I was like, oh, win-win.
Yeah.
Well, and as
big
all of
one.
you know, Target definitely has clearance or deals and stuff like that, but it just feels like it's a rarity when they get up to like 50%. That's Walmart's territory. I feel so bad for people on Walmart's, dude. Like our capitalism goes hard, man.
Mo got Sesame Street for $80.
God
Yeah, a
dang,
couple weeks
dude, that's
ago.
a good
I don't
deal.
know. Yeah, Target's just giving stuff
Look,
away.
I would get a couple of those just for an extra one to have, and then just to hold on to one. You know that's going to be worth some money in the future. You know what I mean?
She already sold it at the yard sale at Brick Fair. It's gone.
Oh, there you go.
It's gone.
Yeah, so I've got some sets sealed that I've been letting marinate, and I think I'm just gonna hold on to them until the next convention because that's the best place, in my opinion, to sell them, man. Because you don't have to worry about people paying for shipping. You know what I mean? You're hands on. You can see what you're getting, kind of stuff. Nick and Bricks, what's up? What's up? What's up? It says repackaged. Wait, I forgot what that comment went.
Oh, it said repackaged, but it wasn't.
The Brick Babe, I got that as a gift to my friend's daughter.
Oh, I love it. It's a 4+ set, but it was, like I said, I'm going to take it apart, but there are a lot of Easter eggs.
4+ stuff can be irrelevant depending on what it is. I mean, sometimes we like them for the figs, sometimes we like them for the parts. You know what I mean? Right now, I've been trying to like hoard as much Duplo type bricks, you know, for the mountain, because it's what the interior is a lot made of, is Duplo bricks. Anyways, so we had, what did I say? Minifig Monday. Hashtag minifigure Monday. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. 2 weeks. Bang bang. Good stuff.
Nice.
Yes, we had double the fun since we missed last week.
Exactly.
So it was a little longer than normal, huh?
Can I answer this question really quick? So repackaged at Target. Dario said, "What does it look like if it's repackaged?" I think. Oh no, Nick Bricks asked. So it has a yellow sticker as opposed to the red clearance. And our Target, the management, they're AFOLs. So anything that's returned, they just put repackaged and mark it down. It was sealed. I have never gotten a Lego set that's actually open. They send those back. But anything that's returned, they automatically just mark it down as repackaged. And so that's our store because AFOLs manage it.
I thought that they were talking about when, because this has happened to me actually a handful of times where I bought something and brought it home and had like macaroni or some bull crap in it. Somebody stole the Lego and then put stuff back in it, then glued it back, you know, and then brought it back. So I thought that's what they're talking about. And I'm like, it's really hard to tell actually, because people like they'll, if it's tape, it's a little bit different because at least you can see if the tape was cut. But like when it's just like glued, you know, I mean, they can just glue it right back and you'll never know. Or sometimes you just don't notice, you know what I mean? But I swear there's some that are just like that don't have the tape. It's like usually like the ones with the punch tabs. Yeah, like this one, like this doesn't have any tape. Like it just had the punch tabs on it.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, but you gotta be careful. Yeah, it's crazy because so far every time it's happened, when I've taken it to the store, they've given me a refund or let me exchange it or whatever. But eventually, I don't think they're gonna do that if it keeps happening. Which I don't blame them because it's not their fault. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right. Oh wait, we had Drew's segment. I almost forgot. I didn't get a chance to send him my picture either, but I'll send it next week. All right, we got Drew's Whip Wednesday. Everybody, if you have a work in progress for a mock, you know, I always mention how, you know, of course, it's really cool to see the finished project, but something we like to do is show, you know, the work in progress. You know, you might have some cool techniques going on, or just it's just one of those cool things where you can see something before it was finished, the in-between process. So this is Whip Wednesday. Here we go.
Here's a little update to mine right now. Let's see if hopefully this doesn't fall apart. See if I hold it just right.
That's wow.
So it's built upside down kind of thing.
Look at that rock work.
I know.
Is that Minecraft?
No.
Okay.
It's what's it called? Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Nice.
Oh.
Never.
Well, it's very clean. It's very clean work. That's something kind of a problem I've had with building my mountain. I think because it's so big that it's I don't know. It's been hard for me to make it very like clean cut looking almost. Like I keep adding like more stuff to it. I don't know. I mean, I like it a lot, and it looks way better like when you just look at it compared to like through a camera, because I've taken all kinds of different pictures of it and I haven't posted because I'm like, it just doesn't really look good through the camera for some reason. But anyways, but yeah, awesome work, good stuff. Let's see what's in the chat. You do tape. Oh, I see. Wouldn't trust purchasing a repackaged set. Yeah, that's not just with Lego. There's a lot of stuff like that. I'm like, some people are great at resealing them. Yeah. All right, so stop motion. Let's talk about some stop motion. Now, I've always loved stop motion anyways, before Lego. When I was a kid, and again, some people that are a little older, maybe closer to my age or something like that, they might remember things like the California Raisin stop motions, claymation. That was a big one. Claymation was actually a big thing, like
Gumby
in the 80s. Gumby, that was the start of, I think, claymation really back in, I think, 60s, 70s or something like that. That was even before really our time.
I think Sesame Street had it first with like Lucille, that ball.
I don't remember. Because a lot of stuff gets jumbled up. You know what I mean? Like, I remember even on like Pee-wee's Playhouse, there was a character called Penny.
Yeah.
And she was a claymation figure, but her eyes were pennies.
That's creepy.
And I was just fascinated with claymation as an artist. You know, I was always like artwork when I was growing up. I was sure if you're into things like maybe photography and stuff as well, it might be very fascinating because it's just a frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. And claymation. Real quick, Dario. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Dario. Here, real quick. We'll just do the regular Devastator membership level. Here we go. And also, real quick, just so, because I've had some people message me in the past, man, being like, what does that have to do with the membership level? You know, because we're all coming together, memberships, you know what I mean? Like, I used to do Voltron a lot. This time I did Devastator. So, but Dario, thank you so much. Again, I can't see the details of stuff, but like I said, there's different perks to memberships and all that. One of the things you'll see is at the end of this, at the end of the stream, I put the outro. I always put everybody's that has the membership. I always put their names in the outro. So that's one of the things that you'll see. Anyways, back to the stop motion. Yeah, so I've always been fascinated with stop motion. Claymation was like the first kind of thing that I saw, but then a lot of people have done, and then of course, I don't know if it's claymation per se, but Nightmare Before Christmas, like Tim Burton is really big on that type of stuff, that type of stop motion stuff. I know he did other ones. What was it? The Corpse Bride? Was that the other one? Not. I can't think of the name of it. But anyways, there was other ones that he did. But you can do stop motion with all kinds of stuff. But eventually, I kind of didn't think about it that much. And then when I was in the Lego community, I saw Lego stop motion videos.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I was fascinated with it. And I started doing some. But the thing that a lot of people don't realize about stop motion is it is extremely painstakingly time consuming. And I'm not even joking. Even if you want to do a quick one and do a very basic stop motion, it takes a lot of time.
The editing takes forever.
I mean, even the filming takes a long time, but the editing, is the crux of it. So let's do a couple of basic rundowns of stop motion real quick before we get into too much detail or whatever. So Lego stop motion is interesting and unique because you only have a couple different articulate points to move. Claymation is almost, fluid. You know what I mean? You can just do almost anything with claymation. Other types of stop motion, you have a lot more. Like a lot of people use, like we'll say, like Star Wars Black Series figures or something like that, or the Marvel figs or DC figs. They got more points of articulation. You could do a lot more movements. Lego, not much. It's pretty. I mean, you can move your arms and your legs and your head, but I mean, not in different. I've gotten creative and learned that you can I call it bending, but it's not really bending, but you can kind of move the figs in a unique way where their feet still stay on the pegs, but they kind of lift up a little bit so you can twist the torso and all that. I've found some different ways you can do different stuff. Other things that I've learned from other people that I don't really do is you can actually pull apart legs and arms and stuff.
I've seen that.
Use sticky.
Like sticky tack.
Yeah, sticky tack. Yeah, that's what I use all the time. You can use it to hold stuff together so their arms can do it. I don't necessarily like doing that. I appreciate it, but it looks unnatural to me when I see Lego figures with their arms completely bent back or their legs pulled apart and spread out. It just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? But I understand why people do it. I don't think I've ever done it before. But it is a very long process. Like I said, first of all, there's the filming of it, and it's a frame by frame by frame. Okay. Now the amount of shots per second varies depending on what you want to do. Generally, people keep it around 15 to 25 in between that area. But here's the thing that I learned, is remember, the higher up of shots you go, which helps with fast stuff or more fluid shots. But the higher up you go, the more shots per second that you have. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but let's say you have 25 shots a second and you have a video that's 2 minutes long. Do you know how many freaking pictures that is?
Too many.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm horrible at math, but whatever it is, times, 25 shots, per 60 seconds, per 1 second, then times that by 60 for a minute, then times that minute by like 2 hours or whatever that is. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. Now, here's where, and we're going to get into a little more detail, but this is where, again, it gets even more interesting. So let's say you just do your basic, whatever, 30-second video, but there's the filming, there's the editing, take some time. Okay. But then let's say you want to do stuff where they're flying or they're jumping or heaven forbid they're talking, you know what I mean? Those things take so much time. So one of the things we're going to talk about is masking. All right. And I'm going to kind of show you guys one of my videos about masking so you guys can understand what I'm talking about.
Can I ask a question, Hive?
Yes, please interject anytime you need.
So, question. So, something as simple as, let's say, a 30-second stop motion. How long does that take to make?
Well, like I said, it can vary depending on how many shots you do per second, stuff like that. But well, let's just say if you do 20 shots per second and you want 30, you said 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. So that's 20 times 30. Yeah. And that's if you just do some pretty basic stuff. It's going to take you hours. You know what I mean? It just
for 30 seconds?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's going to take hours. But
you have to keep the lighting the same. And,
yeah. I mean, and that's the other thing. Because those are aspects that, we hadn't even talked about yet that are complicated, and not because of how long it takes you to do something, but the
consistency.
Consistency. So you don't do stop motion like with your windows and natural light, because natural light changes, and it takes so long to make these things that even clouds going by, you'll see the changes in the light as you're watching the video. So you got to do it at night or have your windows like good sealed shut. Your lights have to be the same. You can't have anything different. I have big hands and I have neuropathy. So that's a horrible thing for me, because if I'm working in tight, close spaces, like I can't tell you how many times I will slightly touch something and not even notice or feel it or see it. But then when I'm watching something I've already filmed for like 2 hours, I'll go back and I'll see this tree like move real quick. I'll be like, like I'll scream when I pull my hair out, because like it's not like a normal video that you film where it's like kind of easier to go back and cut it and film it again or whatever. Like, nah, man, because everything's got to be exactly the same. So, but then we're gonna get into stuff like I said, masking. We'll start with masking. All right. I'm going to share the screen so you guys can watch kind of a little bit of this video to show exactly what I'm talking about. But let me make sure I've got it set up.
So exciting.
Oh yeah. And I'm not even going to play the video. That way I can just explain it here. Also real quick, before we get too much into this, I do have a poll up saying, do you enjoy Lego stop motion?
I do.
Do you like to watch it? And obviously this is always anonymous, so if you don't, please be honest. We have 48 votes right now. 81% said yes, they do enjoy Lego stop motion. 19% said no, they do not. And it's not for everybody. Just like cartoons, you know what I mean? A lot of us like cartoons. Depends on what the cartoon is, but a lot of us don't. So yes, let me get ready to share the screen here so we can see this. Now, what masking is masking is a way to make your characters jump, fly, just basically do stuff that isn't just walking basically or standing there. Let me hide this real quick. Okay, so this is a video I did on masking. I had a couple of different stop motion tutorial videos. So as you can see, right, as of when I was doing this video, I hadn't even finished yet, but I had 1,333 pictures. Now, this is where it gets complicated, because each picture you have to go in and edit, you know, whatever you're doing. So that means if I've got stuff where people are flying or jumping or doing anything abnormal in any of these frames, like if they're in the whole video, then that's 1,333 pictures that I have to go in and edit individually. And I've had way more than that too. And that's why they take a long time. But now granted, I don't seem to just take it easy sometimes with my stop motion videos. They will, I can't seem to just make a quick short one most of the time. I got to make it complicated. So now what I'm doing right here is you can see this is one of my races that I did, and you can see stuff under them, like the clear bricks here. And then you can see this one here kind of lifting up Lobo's bike. Now, the point of masking and what I'm trying to show everybody is like what I do is I'll go into each shot, you know, like just stop it on one individual shot. And then I'll go in and I'll erase these things here, like the clear bricks, or like I think I'm going to start with this. I can't remember which one I start with. It's been a while since I've watched this, but yeah. So I'll go in, erase, like play the next frame, go in, erase, play the next frame, go in, erase. And that's how. Yeah, I mean, and that's this, and then okay, for me, I edit stuff through my phone, the software on my phone first. And then I go through my editing software on my laptop, and I'll do different editing through there because it's easier for me to use this equipment. All right, so you can see I'm getting ready to erase something. Yeah. So you'll see. Here we go. Like when I erase it, you could still see the frame in the background. So basically, it's like it's called masking because you put a layer of pictures. You put the same picture behind this picture, but without the bike. You know what I mean? Or without the whatever you're erasing. So that way, when you erase it, you just see, as you can see here, the picture in the background. So I've gotten quick enough with most of them. It only takes me, whatever, 20, 30, 40 seconds to do each frame. But even at that, when you're doing thousands of frames, you know what I mean? You can see why this part takes even longer to do, right? Than just even the filming and stuff. So this is masking. I've got other different ones, for different angles for stop motion, stuff like that.
Are there apps that help? I remember Mo was teaching the kids at camp, there's like an app to. Yeah.
And that's what this is.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it's called Stop Motion Pro. Because I got there's a free version, and then I bought you pay for
I have a free version of one of them, and it's very minimal stuff. I mean, I've done a couple of them, but it's never like that intense where I'm
because mine the one you pay for it's like $5 and it's permanent.
Yeah. Stop Motion Studios what I have.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, filming takes a long time. And then if you do anything complicated, then you got to mask. That takes even longer. But then there's something else that also takes a really long time. And that is the timing of a script. And what I mean by that is, and this is actually something I didn't really think about when I started doing this stuff and why it's very, very difficult. So when you do talking in these stop motions, all right, a lot of people, they've got technology now to where you can have the mouth movement and stuff. And I actually have that, but dude, that takes even longer. That takes so long because it's not like you just click a button and it just automatically just moves. You have to move move the mouth bigger, wider, smaller. Then you can have some with teeth in it. There's just so much stuff you can make it. And it's just like animation to where you can make it look like you're talking, right? I don't know. I haven't done that. I started doing it with one of my videos and I realized how long it was taking. So I was like, yeah, this is not going to work out right now. So I just left it to where the mouths don't move. But even then,
ventriloquist, it works.
Right. But even then, you have to time everything. So if I say, hey, Brick Babe, how you doing? I have to count that. Hey, Brick Babe, how you doing? And if that's 3 seconds long, then I know that frame, that shot can't be less than 3 seconds because I have to be able to fit the audio in it. You know what I mean?
The syllables hey, Brick Babe? How? So I mean, you'd have to adjust the amount.
No, it's just however long it takes something. Like a lot of times, I have a little stopwatch, and I'll read the script and time how long it takes me to do each line. Because if I start filming, because you gotta understand, it's gotta sync with the filming. So if I have a shot and it's only 4 seconds long, but the dialogue is 6 seconds long, I'm screwed. And I've done that to myself because it takes a lot of practice. So a lot of times I might have to like stretch like a scene out, like pause it or whatever, you know what I mean? Like freeze it, you know, but it's difficult because if you don't do it right, you can tell like somebody just stopped doing something, you know? So masking, dialogue, timing, you know what I mean? And then of course, like Andrew had brought up, like lighting, you know, there is so many different elements that go into making a stop motion video. And then there's special effects. You know, audio special effects aren't that big of a deal. I mean, I don't want to make light of it, but like throwing in audio, you know, if anybody does editing, that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? But visual special effects, you know, if you're stop motion, if you got clone troopers, you know, shooting, you know what I mean? And you're doing the lasers, like you got to make sure like those are the right size, they're timed right, they're going to go in the right direction, you know what I mean, the angles are right. So Andre's out there, and you know he does a lot of really crazy good stop motions, and he does them like a really good amount of time too. But Andre says my minimum is usually about 5 hours, and that, you know, that makes sense because usually Andre's stop motions, you know, because they're like
very detailed. Yeah,
but they're not like 2-3 minutes long. You know what I mean? Okay. They're short enough, you know, on Instagram. Now he's had a couple of them that I'm like, wow, man, that was way longer than I really would have expected. Like that's really awesome. You know what I mean? But you know, the great thing about Andre too is like, you know, he does very creative ones, and a lot of times they're funny as well. But yeah, good stuff. Naked Brick says, is the Lego movie stop motion or animation? It's both. It's both.
Animated stop motion.
Well, it's stop motion, but it's digital stop motion. So they still have to put together everything. It's just like if you guys use Studio, like they use, I mean, I'm sure it's way more advanced, but that's basically what it is. They use Studio, take a picture, then change it, take a picture, then change it, take a picture. It's just a little bit easier in a way because, as with a lot of you know, like Studio, you're building it digitally. You don't have to, one, it doesn't cost because you don't have to buy all the pieces, but two, you don't have, like, if you've got neuropathy like I do, sometimes building's easier in Studio because you're not physically doing it. But that's what the Lego movie and stuff is. It's digital stop motion. Yeah. Fab says stop motion is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, I used to do it, but stopped because it's very time consuming. It is extremely time consuming. Rapture Raccoon, what's up? What's up? All movies made by Lakey are stop motion. Caroline Kubo and the two strings per Norman. Yeah. Good stuff. Stop motion in Star Wars was the best, says Brick Songs. Tool music videos have some epic stop motion videos. You are absolutely right, Scott. That was actually also some of the earlier stop motion stuff I saw was from Tool videos, which also gave me nightmares, but you know, that's Tool for you. Had to step away because I got a box of new cat toys. Oh,
woohoo!
There you go. What else we got here? I alternated between 12 and 24 for the previous vid, but I'm trying to keep them at 24 now. What frame rate do you shoot at? I generally shoot right about 20 shots per second. I like to try and be in the middle between fluidness and simpleness, I guess. But it fluctuates. I can go a few shots less, a few shots up. It just depends. I remember because there's a lot of stop motion guys I watch, a lot of big guys too. I don't even know if they're still around per se. I haven't watched a lot lately. But one guy I was watching, man, he had I want to say it was like one of the Ninjago mechs or something, and just like literally like a second or two of the shot took him, you know, whatever, like a day or two, because. And here's something else that I will tell you guys. I've done some shots where there's been multiple characters in the shot. And that takes forever because you guys understand you aren't just moving one person. You're moving 30 different minifigures for every shot. And that's just the minifigs. I might have a car driving by or someone on a speeder bike or I remember I had a few of them in one shot, and then like one of the Harry Potter dragons swooped down and picked one of them up and took them away. Like there's sometimes so many different shots that you're doing, and you try not to forget anything or whatever. Yeah, that stuff definitely gets to be quite a bit. Stop motion is definitely for the patient. The moving bricks is one of my favorite ones to watch, mostly Formula One racing. Yeah. Anytime I see stop motion videos, I hit the like button just because of the time it took for them to make it. That's awesome, Scott. And that's very respectful. Thank you. I'm sure they all appreciate that. Because, yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, you can be an ass and not give them a like. But, dude, I mean, if they worked hard on it, man, even if you're not like, it's not your bag. Yeah, man, give them a like just for working hard on it, man. That stuff is not easy to do. Get AI to do it. Nick says Apple Macs are better for video editing. Look, I will say this. When I was growing up, Macs, and even back then, like there were some people, they were Mac users. Like, they didn't mess around. That's what they used. They didn't even touch other computers. But growing up, Macs were always known to be better for artists, editing, music, stuff like that. I can't say that anymore for sure. I would have to really dive deep into some like technical aspects of stuff because, dude, this look, I know, like, look, it's mainly just fun and games, like the thing I was talking about with Brickbabe and I. But like these cameras, sorry, man, iPhones aren't really that far ahead of the game, if ahead at all. These have video stabilization on it. You know what I realized with this camera when I was filming now. And the reason why I realized why it looks so much better, not just because it's a better camera like that I had before, or it's crisper or whatever stuff is more vibrant, but it's also, I guess it's because some of these multiple lenses or whatever, like it focuses in the background and the foreground. So I don't have like a 4-shot that's and it's blurry in the background. Like everything is clear now. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say yes for sure because I don't know, but I can't just easily say like I used to. Like, yeah, they're better than other stuff now. Just the technology is just too crazy. You know what I mean? But I just realized that the link will not go through. Wait, what link? What are we talking about? I missed it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I got a question.
Unless you're talking about something. What's up?
So stop motion. So you have to move. So if I'm making a stop motion, I literally have to take a picture, stop, and then move the next. So I move like the arms next, and then take a picture, move it up a little bit. How does that work?
Very slowly. No, but that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. And depending on, again, how fast you are, how much time you have, how deep you're going with it, how much other stuff you're doing. So so let's say, your minifig, you're going to move his arm, you're going to wave hello, right? Mm-hmm. So we won't get into the shots per second stuff, but let's say if you move your arm just a little bit, take a shot, a little bit, take a shot, a little bit, take a shot, a little bit, take a shot. Like once you do all that, you have a very smooth motion. But if you're going, but that's like almost like if you're going like waving it and you can, it's a little bit slower. But if you're just going to like wave your hand really quick, you'd be like, take a shot, move it, take a shot, move it, take a shot, move it. Like it'd be like 3 shots. So that's other stuff you have to keep in your mind is the perception of time, movement, the fluidity of like what they're doing. Cause that's something that I think just takes a little bit of practice. I definitely had to learn it kind of the hard way as well. I remember I had a shot where R2-D2 was like chained to the back of a vehicle that I had. And when the vehicle slid and stopped, R2 like flew in the air. And it took me a couple of different tries because I didn't realize when they're going fast, you don't want it to be, shot. It's like shot. Like it shows the amount of speed, the time frame that it took, it's very fast. So there's a lot of stuff like that takes a while to kind of figure out. Then there's some shots where you have, like I talked about having multiple minifigures and moving them all at once, but then there's some things where like, I'm trying to think of other stuff. Like I had a shot where a speeder bike is moving. So it's obviously moving. So I'm filming it moving. So the background's going by, but at the same time that it's moving, there's things on the speeder bike that's moving. So you're moving different things at the same time that you're moving the speeder bike. You know what I mean? there's just a lot of stuff to it. And if you really, really want to get into it, it's just better to just start very, very slow and basic and do something very easy and then just keep moving up and up and up. And I will say this, I still intend to keep doing stop motion, but unless you have a lot of time, and that's really what your channel is dedicated to, you know what I mean? It's just too difficult to try and keep up with it full time and still do other stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's where, like, if you watch Lego Masters, like, especially in season 1, because that's all I've seen so far. I haven't even finished season 1 yet. That's how behind I am. But the builds that did really well, they did a stop motion on them. And there were so many moving parts and pieces in those things. And to think, like, okay, there's a lot of time in between, or little time that those animators had to do between the next build. Because if there was 3 builds that got a stop motion, and then the next day they're having to build something new, it's just like, it's a lot of.
And I will say, and this is something that I don't know how to say solidly yet because I haven't done it, but I'm curious because I feel like doing stop motion in like studio, like Lego motion movie type stuff, is easier because you don't have to worry about external lighting.
Yep.
Or if you stop and go eat dinner or whatever, nothing's gonna move.
Nope.
Yeah, the camera movement. Yeah.
The reason why I think it would be harder is because you're building well, I don't know. Like I'm still new kind of to studio, but let me ask you guys that have experience in chat and all that. Like, is it easier for you to build in studio than to build in real life? And I'm not talking about crazy stuff. I'm just about, let's just say a set. You know what I mean? Is it easier to build a set in studio than it would be in real life? And I'm not,
easier to plan a mock. I think it's easier to plan a mock, but
that I agree. I think it is definitely easier to plan out a mock, but we're talking about like stop motion, kind of stuff.
Oh,
sorry. And I don't. No, let me rephrase that because we'll just say building a set, not stop motion. But that's it. But they kind of correlate because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is I meant what I said about like the lighting. You can leave; it's not going to get knocked over. But is the actual building part more tedious or time consuming than just having the pieces and building it? That's what I'm not sure of, because I almost feel like if it's easier just to build it in studio, then maybe studio is definitely the way to go to do stop motion, because I've looked at other people and been a little salty and jealous, not crazy salty and jealous, but a little salty and jealous, being like, yeah, because obviously you don't have to worry about like your lighting being off or blah, 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 blah. Everything's nice and fixed for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm just kind of being stupid about it. But yeah, so I'm curious if it might be. Will says real life for me. The animations for Lego Masters were done in another location. They shipped the builds to the studio to make them all editing the show. Interesting.
Cool. Didn't know that.
I thought about doing stop motion videos for my intro, but I thought about it long enough to realize how much time it would take. The good news is people do seem to like the videos. Yeah. Doing a stop motion build is a little easier and a good place to start. I learned stop motion from Brickology. His tutorials are great. Yeah. There is a good couple handfuls of creators out there that build stop motion and have done tutorials and are very good and very, they can put it in a very simplistic kind of way to help understand. Lonely One Kenobi says, I think some of my videos have like 200 pics for like 10 seconds video, and then in that time you hit the table and pull your hair out like 70 times. Yeah. You actually just move something a little bit to take a picture. I know it's so time consuming. Zizu, what's up? Like a flip book. A flip book is another interesting animation stop motion type thing. I mean, it's animation, not stop motion, but it's interesting that it's like that. I used to love doing that, little flip books too. Just draw like stick figures doing stuff. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and I love them so much. That's why I started doing them. It's just like I said, it's a lot of work and a lot of time. I was starting one. Months ago, I started one. A lot of you guys probably know about it. I was going to do another race around the city, and I was Brickbabe and me. We were going to voice the announcers of the race. We were going to try and make it funny. The ACOB boys were going to be in it. I was going to have them voice it. You know, I was gonna have just random sig figs, maybe say something, or obviously be in the crowd. I had another one that I wanted to do with Drew and Drewbrickz. These two clone guys that I just a long time ago. For those again that are a little older, there used to be a channel called G4, and they used to have all these funny segments. And two of the segments were, I can't remember if it wasn't Call of Duty, but it was these two like guys. They were military guys, like snipers or whatever. But people would voice them. They'd be saying the funniest stuff, man. Like while they were like infiltrating like bad guys' bases and stuff like that. And I just thought, I was like, it'd be awesome if these two clone troopers that are so cool looking were voiced by Drew and Drewbrickz. And they just had these funny conversations while they were like, I don't know, either at war or sneaking into some base, like doing something. I didn't know what the conversations would be yet, but I was like, yeah, I just think that would be really funny. But I've had so many different ideas. My ideas come and go faster than sometimes an animation does. Now, the reason I was going to do the one I was just talking about with Drewbrickz and Drew after I did the one with the race, I started the one with the race. I actually had some footage done, but then I completely demolished the city, changed everything up. So, yeah, that kind of went into the dirt. But, yeah, I'll eventually do another one. I'd really like to do one for the Good Morning Brickroll intro. I think that's what I'd like to do. And just maybe take my time and just work on that as long as it takes. But I think that'd be good. It'd have all of you guys in it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like it'd be good. But the problem is, if I do that, I would probably want to use that intro over and over for a long time. And I don't know how often I would do the changes and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just do it anyways and be a good video. All right, you guys. Real quick, I just wanted to go over one more thing about the future of stop motion. I don't know really what the future holds for stop motion. I know they're out there, but I think part of it is because they're so time consuming and they take so long to build that most people aren't even messing with them because people it's hard to make them, it's just so time consuming. Nobody really wants to even make them. I feel like we get lucky when like Andre puts one out or something like that. So, always appreciative of that. But Dario, what?
Yay!
What is that? Is that a gift to the members? Yeah, thank you so much. All right, real quick before we go around the panel, let's do another little quick thing. Oh my goodness, should we do something violent? No, let's not do
violent.
Let's not do anything violent. Let's do let's do something funny. We'll do a donation. We'll do the enhanced one. Let's do that.
Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
That's such a funny movie. If you guys never seen it, man. Super Troopers.
I've never seen that movie.
It is hilarious. It's a little offensive if you get offended easily, but they're funny, man. They're great guys. Anyways, all right, let's start below. Lego Longoria. What would you like to promote? Talk about? You got any discrepancies? Anything you want to complain about?
I'm going to complain about these brittle brown bricks that I'm breaking over here from my new Simpsons set. Now I'm going to have to figure that out.
Dude, I know as soon as you showed that, there was like at least a huge percentage of everybody in the chat that was like, oh
yeah, dude.
Because all of us have experienced that at least.
It hadn't happened to me yet. Out of all the sets for it to happen to.
This is burnt orange. It just like a 1x2 just snapped. Like it's all like,
dude, the worst one I saw was I had a 24-hour live stream like a couple years ago, and I had all kinds of people come and go on it. And Ryan, M&R Productions was on there for a while building the UCS Slave 1 with me. And he had one of those big edge pieces, the curved ones or whatever. Yeah, one of those broke on him. And dude, you could hear it. Everybody in the chat was like, oh, like, it was crazy.
Man, when I was putting it together, I heard it, like the stress of it, like when I was putting it together, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound good.
Right.
And then I moved it and it cracked, and I was like, oh, no. And then I started moving, and each one started cracking on me. And luckily, I have the replacements. So, like,
on the piece, you might be screwed, man.
Yeah.
Because there's some like that one that he broke. It wasn't just a quick, easy plate to get.
Right.
And I think it costs him
Well, I already went on to Lego,
No,
and
it's
I know
all
you
Lego.
can go on there and like pick out the ones that broke. But I'm gonna wait till I finish because I'm getting more and more breaking today. Like even now, I'm breaking. So I'm keeping a count.
Will, I'm feeling you, man.
Yeah,
I'm picking up what you're throwing down over there.
Yeah.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's pretty much it, man. Just go to my page and look at all the stuff that I post, and you know.
Well,
nothing else going on.
And as always, you know, we appreciate you being here, and
thank you.
You know, everybody. I think we're gonna have you know, as long as he wants to come on, we're gonna have Lego Longoria on again next week too.
Sure,
also next week, Clever Pig should be joining us, and you know, we'll see who else as well. And to give you guys a little sneak peek, we'll be talking about Lego books next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that'd be a good topic. I think that was Brick Babe's idea too. I think she's the one that brought it up because and I'm glad she did because we've never talked about it before, and I think it's a good topic because there are different types of Lego books, and then of course we love the ones that got the minifigs and stuff in it. Yeah. Anyways, Ghost of Drewbrickz.
Sorry, I'm attaching. Let's see. Can I even if I go like that? I've been attaching.
Oh,
let's see, like that.
Here,
you can kind of see.
There's more.
I've been trying to attach it all together. So.
Oh wow.
That's where I disappeared to because I'm very.
You got a big building space.
Together. Oh yeah, it's so that's something new. I plan on remodeling my room so I'm not so I can have more optimal building space. So like my 6-foot table will be in the middle of the room while all this will be shifted to the corner. So then I can have a filming corner like when I do live streams because I don't always build that much when I live stream sometimes.
Yeah.
But I could still do it if I want to a little bit. And then have like my building table in the middle that I can walk 360 around.
Nice.
Interesting. Right on. Brick Babe, what you got?
Oh, a million things going on. Hashtags today's Lego Sorting Sunday. So make sure you share your sorting. Minifig Mug Mondays tomorrow. Lives going on all through the week. And just fun stuff going on. Remember to support everybody when you can. So I think that's it.
Right on. As far as me, well, so far I can use the channel again. So we'll have some Pure Rant Fury on Friday. You guys can probably guess what I'll be ranting about then. As always, you know, we have Good Morning Brick Road every Sunday. I have a video, like I said, I'm editing about what happened with the channel, like a little bit more detail and some pictures and stuff. I've also got a city update video coming here pretty soon that I've already been working on. I just took some new shots because it's mainly kind of about the mountain. I don't know, other stuff I can't think of right now, but I don't know. I got stuff coming. And real quick, used a bunch of brittle bound plates for some abandoned train cars for a collaborative build. Nice. I mean, not nice. I guess it's a brittle. Sorry about that. Let's see. Andre says a new stop motion video is in the works. That's what I'm talking about. Will says great stream. Definitely talk about stop motion more soon. Hit that like button. Thank you. And I'm sure, yes, we will talk about it again because I would like to get, you know, for anybody out there that does some, you know, next time, you know, playing a little bit better, maybe, you know, as long as Andre says it's okay, we show some of his stuff, you know, stuff like that. And Dario and to other members, if you are new, like I said, something I do is I put the members' names in all the outros. So Dario, your name will be in next week. And thank you everybody for joining us, and we will see you guys next Sunday.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.